Today, we're sneaking past guards and police to explore an abandoned nursing home just miles from the site of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. On March 11, 2011, a devastating tsunami struck the power plant in nearby towns. Hundreds of survivors were rushed into one of the already cramped nursing homes nearby, many needing intensive care. And with limited supplies and dying generators, the stress and chaos got even worse. Being situated only a few miles from the nuclear power plant, they were quickly notified of the dangers of it exploding and creating a nuclear meltdown. However, not everyone was evacuated. According to local news sources, over 90 elderly and disabled patients were left behind as the staff and others fled in a panic. Days later, when workers returned to save the remaining people, a lot of them were found deceased in their beds or collapsed in the hallways. While venturing through the halls, we came across many reminders of the tragedies that had occurred inside and the frightful moments that were some people's last. However, things took a scary turn after noticing workers and security arriving at the property, getting ready to surround and catch us inside. Come along as we risk our freedom to document the horrors that occurred.
Oh, here we have it. Dude. But yeah, take a look at this right by the entrance. All these lockers. And in Japan, you don't really wear shoes inside buildings. So what they do, they put their shoes here and just walk around in socks or slippers. Even up top, even more right there.
Dude, it's crazy. It's like no one places here. Like this was literally here from the time the world ended for these people.
All right, explorers, here we are. I took a little look around at this place to see what it has to offer, and I gotta tell you, it's absolutely massive, but it's mind-blowing and heartbreaking at the same time. This is one of the smaller entrances to this place, and just look at the doors right here, and look at the vegetation that's growing all about. All over the floor too, just so many food cans. And they're all rummaged through and open just because of animals. Animals have gone in here and they've made a pretty considerable mess all over. The floors are all dirty and sticky with all this food and liquid that's all over here. And then the place to put their shoes in. They're all still here. Wow. I know I say places are frozen in time a lot back at home in the United States, but this is truly frozen in time. And even take a look at how big this branch is. It's going all over, starting at the entrance. Wow. But great natural lighting coming in from the kind of cone ceilings. And right here we have one of the main lobbies where a lot of attendants would be at. If you're new to the hospital, you go up to these windows and someone will be sitting directly on the other side to talk to you. This probably means office or lobby or something in Japanese. But here we have it. Whoa. All the books, even the work bag of the person, just still on the seat. You gotta remember, these people took nothing with them and they kept it exactly how they left it. And we're one of the first people to actually be inside this building. And right here, of course, this is a common occurrence, March 2011. That's the year that the disaster happened. And so we're gonna see tons and tons of calendars around this building and every building we're gonna explore, but they're all gonna have the same month and year. This place is just so big, I don't really know where to go. We have a big hall to the left, full of tons and tons of dead plants, things on the walls. And if we make a right, we continue going straight here. A lot of papers and everything. But I mean, here we have it. This seems to be, yeah, it's another entrance or exit right here. Got some sliding glass doors. And one thing I have to mention is after the earthquake happened, a lot of people took refuge in here. And that's why all these beds are here in the common area. And then they evacuated once they realized that radiation was pouring out and they needed to get out. And so all these beds, people literally slept here and were taking refuge over here. Just people from all around the city, and then the residents in the nursing home as well. Yeah, look at this desk. The jack is still on the seat. I mean, you kind of think of it. The chair was pointing that way, doing the work, and then just all of a sudden, they had to leave. They spin the chair around and just get up and go. And then this right here would be another place for refugees to sleep in. You can kind of see some of the mattresses still here. A lot of artwork and just pretty much newsletters right there on that bulletin board. But I mean, this place isn't too decayed either. There's gonna be sections where it is pretty decayed and sections like this where it is in very, very good shape. In some of the rooms, it doesn't even smell moldy or abandoned. It smells like an active nursing home or hospital. A lot of this place doubled as a nursing home and a hospital. There's both in this whole complex. Yeah, but this is where there is a little bit of mold and decay right here. It's monsoon season right now in Japan, so it's raining pretty much every single day. It's pouring, so that's probably why there's an extensive amount of mold in some places. We have a bathroom on the right. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But let's see if there's anything different from where we are back at home. Just some urinals and the sinks right here. And as we continue going down the hallway, you take a look at this. A lot of different hygiene products right here. Toothbrushes, cups, and even gloves right here, all on this kind of board. So you can take what you want, I suppose. A lot of these rooms and areas are going to be pretty much the same, so I'm going to try to show different parts the most I can. Right there, another entrance or exit way with, of course, all the shoes and everything still by the entrance. And then over here, we have this pretty cool corridor. Very nice natural lighting from the skylights above with a very big combination of mold as well. Even the floors are all mossy and green. And I presume these would have been used to help bring people around. Of course, the wheelchairs too. We're gonna see a lot of those around here. Yeah, this room is magical. Very sad at the same time too. Of course, you can see all the beds set up for the people that had to take refuge.
Decaying Midwest says there's a decomp stain in these rooms. Who knows? Maybe we'll let you guys decide. I really don't know.
Whoa, where's the room?
Decaying Midwest is probably in it.
They just let me to the room, and I mean, it's kind of questionable. It's for you guys to decide. But I mean, yeah, definitely stains 100% right here on the cushion and then on the pillow where you'd have your head. So I think it is definitely plausible. But I mean, these are the people that lived here in this very bed, and I mean his family too. As we look around, it's just a regular hospital setup. You can see a lot more beds, and they all are personalized to the people that stayed here, really. I mean, photos of everyone too. It's definitely a lot sadder when you actually see the people that stayed here. It's just heartbreaking. I can't believe it. I mean, over here on the dressers, all of her clothes still over there. This is heartbreaking. This is so sad. But here we are back in the room before we got sidetracked with the unfortunate decomposition stain. But this is another example of how the people had a refuge in here. All the beds, lay it out. And of course, one of the walkers here for the elderly. But I mean, it's pretty much the same basic layout. Just the coned ceilings, natural lighting up top. And And then this clock, I think that's really cool to see, just a stopped clock. Especially over here on the left, these two vending machines still stocked with everything inside. You can see the displays of what they would sell here. Wow, oh, green tea, coffee. Let's move to this vending machine. This one seems to be a different brand. A lot of different drinks here. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely still money in these, drinks in these. But here we have it. And I mean, at this side and this corner of the room, it seems to be a little makeshift kitchen area. We see a main table right here with a lot of different cups and everything that they would use to eat. And a fridge directly to the right, completely destroyed. I mean, all the food's been taken out by animals and whatnot. You can kind of see on the floor.
It was now that my friends started hearing car doors close, and we found out we weren't alone.
Oh my, no way. Yo. Dude, careful, like right to the right. Dude, yo, careful, don't get seen though. He's literally right in the car.
He's in the car.
He's in the car, yeah.
Should we leave or should we hide?
I think we're fine. Just like hide, like by the building. So at least we're not inside if we get caught. Let me close the door. Is there a car there?
No, look on the tree.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Wait, let's walk by.
That could be a trail cam. That's a trail cam. Dude, that's a trail cam. That's a trail cam. Dude, come here. Trail. There's trail cams here. There's trail cams. No. Oh, yeah, you can.
We decide to leave immediately and come back another day to finish the exploration.
So we gotta sneak over there without tripping. Is the door still open? No. Oh, they closed it? Did we leave it open though, or did we close it? Oh, okay. Well, let's try and see if it's unlocked at least. Careful with the camera though. I still see it there. It's between the trees. There it is. Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of nervous.
Me too.
Yeah. So I suppose we can just start back over here and just walk along, find new stuff. So right here we have another typical living space. And on the left, we have all the clothes still in the closet. And on the dresser, we still got the clock and all of that stuff. I'm surprised these cushions weren't taken out for the refugees. But I mean, it's all still here. And you see they personalized the kind of board behind their bed. But I think this is where we started off the video last time. Yeah, right here at this lobby with all the food. So I presume we could just keep going along this hallway. Cool ceiling decoration. But on our left, it's pretty much just more rooms. That's pretty much all it is. And then on the right, we just have lighting. Here are more beds in the middle of the hallway. I'm assuming people definitely stayed here after the tsunami and earthquake. So passing through this living space right here, it seems to be some office area. We have this tool, a suction unit. So we have a lot of different drinks still inside the boxes. And I mean, computer, monitor over there. And as we go over here to these cabinets, a bunch of files, and then a lot of unique things in each of these drawers. And then right next to it, this is actually where we left off last time. Oh, sweet, okay. Right down that hallway is the decomposition stain that we saw on the first day. And I think that room is where we left off. Okay, so we have this area right here. This seems to be another main lobby area. We have the area where the workers would be at, right over here. A lot of cabinets, papers, and everything. And we even have these 2 barrels of water. Let's see if they do still have water in them. Wow. That water is in there since the disaster. And you can see that people definitely stayed here. Look at all the beds set up over here. I mean, they're all a mess. They just got up and left. They couldn't make their bed at all. And we have pretty tall ceilings too, and then kind of decorative papers going around the top. And on the walls too, trying to make this place cozy. Wow, it's very sad. These people stayed here. I'm getting kind of spooked at every little noise I'm hearing because it could be people coming here trying to get us. So we have to be definitely pretty careful. I suppose we can continue on. I wonder what's through here. So these doors, I'm assuming they would just have closed during the night, so it would be just blocked off. And we walk over here, both sides are just glass panes. It's just a little hallway. And you can kind of see how big this campus actually is. And all the nature is growing all around the windows, kind of just taking over everything. Here we have another exit way if we need. We just leave through here. And this is very common right here. In every Japanese building we've seen, there's these alarms. And then here we have another lobby area, just a small one. I suppose a checkpoint in between the hallways. And of course, a calendar from March 2011. And then right next to it, we have a phone system and intercom, probably to get in every single room, maybe ask if they're okay, if they need anything. But as we keep going on, this area does definitely look a lot more eerie. Definitely very, very creepy too. Wow. Right beside us, we have what seems to be the kitchen. Very big one, it goes back pretty far. And already walking into it, I'm feeling so many spider webs just on me. I mean, zooming in, we can see everything is still there. Even food on the plates. And so many drink cans over here. Food probably, provisions, everything. Wow. They really just got up and left. Even on the walls right here, we have these whiteboards filled with writing. I'm assuming these could be meal plans. I mean, look at this. On the whiteboard, everything's still written. Even when the workers' phones just here still hanging down. And it seems like they were in the process of preparing a meal or washing dishes when the event happened. I mean, you could still see everything right here in the freezer for storage, I suppose. And right behind us, we have all these bowls that seem to have maybe soy sauce or some black sauce in them. So they were preparing to give these out. And the disaster happened, so they had to leave. What does it say? Beef bowl sauce. It smells terrible in here. There's so much rotten food all over. But it's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. If we zoom in a little bit, look at that layer of cobwebs right there. That's unreal. No one has walked through there in 13 years. Wow. And right here we have this kind of window area that leads to, it seems like, the washing area. They can wash dishes and all of that. And there's also kind of little hallways going on the left. I mean, all the knickknacks, decorations right here still. These hallways are a little bit more narrow, but they do seem to still be bedding areas and everything. We see a bag still on that bed. And once we get to the end of the hallway, it looks to be a common area right over here. A lot of beds set up. And then a kitchen right behind. And on all the windows, we do have kind of shades which you can retract down or up depending on if it's day or night. And another calendar, of course, of March 2011. So this place is actually really, really big. I'm really getting lost kind of. I don't know where I am. But the hallways keep going on. I thought this was it. Oh my gosh. Heard some noises back there. This is really creepy. And let's actually go down one of these small hallways to see what's up with it. What they have on the left side, we have screen doors leading to the backyard of this place. And right here, we have a little garden area completely encircled by the building. And so you could be out here and still be safe and protected, I suppose. And you couldn't run away. But right here, more beds on the floor and really cool lights. This is interesting too. On the outsides of every room, you kind of see their, I suppose, profile picture of what they wanted to be like. I'm sure the patients or residents chose these own pictures, and that's what they want to be identified as, I suppose. And so the person in 1309 liked that photo, but it seems to be the same basic layout. We have the kitchen over there, little common area, and then just hallway that goes on. So it's pretty much just going to be repeating. So let's go back over to the main hallway and we'll see if we can find something new. It seems to be medical offices. We have a lot of keys thrown about on the floor. Wow, pretty big room. A lot of stuff here. Storage, I'm sure, too. The whiteboard. If any of you guys know Japanese, try to translate some of this stuff. I'm very interested in that. We even have this massive safe right here. It has been opened or left open, but who knows what valuables could have been in there. A lot of cool stuff around though. But this was like someone's actual office space, right? They personalized it how they wanted. They have their picture right here. Seems like they like this movie, this Japanese movie. They have their cell phone, little notes. Even their drink, they got thirsty, they had it here. And they just had to leave. Right across from it, we have this room right here. And this is where Stringer Media is, I'm pretty sure, too. What's up, dude? What are you up to?
What I found.
No way.
Look at all this.
What?
Look, it's all over, dude. There's like a whole safe here. Everything's open.
Whoa.
Look at this, 500 yen.
Wow. That's interesting.
That's crazy. Look, we got coins here too. That's like probably 1,000 yen.
1,000 yen.
I think there's more, dude. There's like a lot of these like were like have coins in them.
Really?
Like I opened a couple and there's like coins. Look.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Very interesting.
Yeah, dude, this is what? Like they left their money behind.
Look at that massive safe, to imagine what would have been in there.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's heavy.
They opened that up in a hurry.
Oh, for sure. There's definitely a lot of money in there.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Wow.
We heard some car noises and some weird knocking sounds. So we're gonna go investigate what's going on with that. We have a main entrance right here, so maybe we can look out. When we were here before, there were cars parked all over there. They were trying to surround the building to get us. I don't see anyone yet. Right here's the carport for the ambulances to go over here and drop people off. And so this is what you would walk into for the first time as a patient. To the left, we have the office we were just in. A beautiful chandelier right up top. A lot of chairs too. Vegetation outside, growing up. And of course, space to put all your shoes. Even a map of the hospital right here as well. So there appears to be 2 floors. A bunch of information there. I'm not sure what that says, but it's definitely something significant. So right here we have this massive building. It seems to be a common area. Very, very tall ceilings. I say maybe 30 feet. Right here we have some bar, kitchen area to host some events, I suppose, get food ready, drinks ready. But I mean, all throughout, it's just chairs, tables. You see rice bowls right here. I mean, just a lot of stuff. I'm sure they could have hosted a lot of events here. Maybe had nightly things or weekly events like bingo or like Japanese games. In this massive glass case, we have a big wooden boat. The Japanese name for it right there. And then we have the English name for it, which is Celine. So this could have been a historic boat in Japanese history or something. A lot of wheelchairs and whatnot also set up right here. Other entrance to this room is just by these sliding doors, and they lead to this very traditional Japanese room right here. Wooden ceilings, and then this may have been a meditation room or something. I see these type of floors and ceilings, these rooms at almost every single place I've been to so far. And right here we have the stained glass on the right. And so my hopes are definitely up that there's some sort of church or chapel here. Huh. So nothing special. The other side of the stained glass right here. But it seems like this is a meeting room. Could be an orientation room for people coming here for the first time. Or even the family members. And as we keep going along the hallway, we just have 2 bathrooms. The men's right here, and then the women's directly in front of it. If we turn right, we have, this is actually the door that we came into this place on the first day. And I mean, we have all the shoes still here. Nothing's been moved, of course. It's all still very well set up. And right across from this room, we also have kind of like the bathhouse. Hydrotherapy tubs right here. Cool tiling on the wall too, kind of white and purple combo. And they would use those things to bring the people around. I mean, a lot of buckets on the floor. A sink with handles for the disabled. And even a bunch of space for shower shoes and towels as well. Any of these cubbies, probably individual to each person. You could put your personal belongings when you go in and wash up. Seeing a lot of razors, shampoo, soap, keys, things like that. And in this room, it kind of looks like a pool area that's maybe 2-3 feet deep. But you'd walk down over here and just go down, get washed up. You see the faucets right here as well. But it seems like we finished exploring the first floor, and so now let's go up the stairs and see the second. We have a vending machine right here as you pass to go. And here we have it. Pretty grimy stairs. And it seems like there are a few floors to this place too. So as soon as we got in, we just heard footsteps just down that hallway. It sounded like leaves being crushed. So we don't know what's going on, if there's someone here or if it's an animal, but it's definitely call for concern. So we're just gonna look out a window and see if there's any cars out there. So it just pretty much seems like endless hallways, and the lighting is significantly better here because it's not all overgrown. Right, the trees haven't really reached this point yet fully, but we can see a lot of dead plants right here. And so right inside from the balcony is this little wing right here, and it seems to be kind of a replica of what we saw on the first floors. Right, we have the common area right over here, and then the kitchen on the left. However, this part does seem to be quite a bit more preserved than before. I don't think as many people have been up here, like exploring at least. Look at all that stuff still in the sink, and the calendars. Even the computer here for a worker. A lot of colors, a lot of decorations, pretty much all around. And a lot of beds on the floor too. Well, let's take a look at one of the rooms, see what's up with it. We have the name of the person right over here with some decorations too. And seems to be individual rooms for people. But they all probably have their own TV right there, a computer, some entertainment system, in addition to the bed, of course. But the room isn't too big, but they do have some space. They have the sink right here. The faucet was taken out for some reason. I'm not sure why. There's a lot of fake flowers. Just things to make the room look more homey. And the sun is shining pretty well out here too. Look at the natural lighting. It's very nice. Love to see it. And we can even see the courtyard downstairs we saw before, completely overgrown. All right, guys, so right now we're at the path kind of leading up to the hospital. We're walking back to the car right now, but I'm just happy we got out. We got out of there safe, and we filmed a banger video. I mean, everything was left behind. I'm really excited to be there, and I hope you guys liked it just as much as me. But if you guys want to see more, which there is, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.